Today, we're going to have a look at the Booking Links add-on inside of ServiceM8. This add-on is designed to make it really easy for customers to book in jobs or services themselves simply by clicking on a link inside of an email or text message. First up today, we'll look at how we can create and configure these links, and then we can move into a job and see how it will look for a client. To get started, let's move into our Add-ons tab and open up our Booking Links add-on. This page will be where we can edit and view any of our booking links we have created, but as you can see here, we don't have any. So to get started, let's go ahead and press the green Create Link button. For today's example, we're going to be looking at creating a link which customers can use to book in their own annual boiler service. The first thing we need to do is give the booking link a name. In this case, let's just go with Annual Boiler Service. For the title, I'm going to go with the same thing. And then for the description, I'm going to write out something a bit longer. It's worth noting that both the title and the booking description will both be displayed on the page that the customers land on, so it's worth making sure that the information is relevant. Scrolling down, we're going to be able to select which of our staff members are able to carry out this job. We can select either one or multiple staff members, and the system will decide who is booked in for the job based on whoever is free first. You also have the option of selecting unassigned jobs, which will allow you to assign these jobs yourself later on. But it's worth noting that once a time slot has been filled for unassigned jobs, it won't be available for another person to book in. And for this reason, we recommend assigning staff members if possible. For this example, let's just say Ben and Sam are both available to do this job. Next up, we need to choose our booking duration. In this case, let's go with 1 hour and 30 minutes. The next essential step is going to be creating our booking time slots. To do this, we simply need to press Add Booking Time Slot. For this particular job, let's say we have 3 different time slots available on Mondays, which are 10 AM, 1 PM, and 3 PM. And we are also available anytime on Wednesday afternoons between 12 AM and 5 PM. So to get these set up, we need to choose our day. So let's go with Monday to start off. From here, we can use this slider to set a time slot range or also just a single time. For Mondays, we wanted to do single time slots, so let's start by doing that. Our first one was 10 AM. To do this, we simply drag the left end of the slider to 10 AM, and then we also drag the right end of the slider to 10 AM. From here, we can look to add our next time slot. To do this, we just press the Add Another Monday Time Slot button. The next time slot we wanted to add was for 1 PM, so to do this we just drag both ends of the sliders to 1 PM. Once again we press Add Another Monday Time Slot, and our final one was for 3 PM, so let's drag this to 3 PM, and this side to 3 PM. Once we're happy with our Monday time slots, we can just press the blue Add Time Slot button. To set up our Wednesday afternoons, let's go ahead and press Add Booking Time Slot again, choose the day, in this case Wednesday. Previously, we set specific time slots, but for this day we want to set a time range between 12 AM and 5 PM. So to do this, we drag the left side of the slider to 12 AM and the right side of the slider to 5 PM. If you want to add any other time slots to this day, we can do so again by pressing the Add Another Wednesday Time Slot, or if we're happy with this, we can simply press Add Time Slots. If we ever want to remove one of these time slots, we can do so by pressing on the red X next to the time slot. The next few steps are all related to what will be displayed on the final job card after the work has been booked in by your client. So first up, we have the job status. You can obviously set these however you want when it comes to your own jobs, but in this case, let's select work order for our job status. Let's select a relevant job category, in this case, scheduled maintenance. Next up, we'll give the job a description, which will just be annual boiler service. For work completed, we'll also put annual boiler service. If we would like to add any badges to the job, we can also do that here. So let's add our CP12 gas safety certificate. And finally, any materials or services we want on the job card. In this case, we're just going to look for our annual boiler service and we're going to add that. Once we're happy with everything, we can just press the green Create Link button. One other thing I'll mention is that you can also configure the links so that you can take payment at the time of booking. To enable this option, you must connect your Stripe account. So to do this, you can move over to this left-hand panel and press Connect to Stripe. And from here, you can follow the prompts to connect to your account. After you've done this, you'll have a few other options when it comes to creating your links, which will all be displayed at the bottom of the page underneath where you added your materials. Let's move back into our booking links now. And from here, we can start having a look at the customer side of things. Now that we've generated our link, let's look at how we can implement this into some form of contact with our client. In this case, an email. To do this, we first need to copy our link, so we'll be able to paste it later on. To do this, let's press on Get Link. Once we get this pop-up, we're going to be able to see our link in a few different forms. The first one will be a short link, the second one will be a full link, and lastly, we can embed our link into a button. For this example, let's go ahead and use the button. We can also change the color of the button on the right hand side here by pressing on this blue box. From here we'll be able to select any color we may want, so in this case let's go for a nice green color. Once we're happy with our color, we can click out of this and press copy button. As you can see, the button has been copied. From here we can close out of this. Now let's go ahead and open up a job and send an email from that job including the button. So from here we'll move over into dispatch board. We'll open up a job, in this case job number 49. Let's move over to email. And now that we're here, let's paste our button in. So we can click down into the email box, right click and press paste. Now that a new button has been inserted, you would want to write your email around this. For this example, I'll just keep it simple and paste something I wrote earlier. From here you'd fill out any of your normal standard email information, such as subject or CC, and then go ahead and press send. Once your client has received this email, it's going to be really easy for them to book in this service. To do that, they'll simply need to click on the Book Now button. So let's see how that would work for them. The best way for us to visualize this is going to be moving back into the add-ons, going back into booking links, and clicking on this blue icon right beneath the word view. Once this news page is loaded up, we're going to be able to see this in the exact same way a customer would. So as you can see, our title and description are in here from before, as well as a summary of the job. Let's select our days and have a look at our time slots. So on Mondays, we had 3 different time slots available. So if we click one of these days, in this case Monday the 8th, you can see our 10 AM, 1 PM and 3 PM slots available. Or if we click on Wednesday, they can book any time between 12 and 4:30. After they have clicked on the time, the summary will be updated on the left hand side. Then they can go ahead and press next, fill in all of their details and press book now. After they have done this, a new job will be created containing all of their details as well as any other details we set up in our initial creation of the link. As well as this, the job will also be assigned to whichever of our 2 staff members is available first. This covers the basic setup of this add-on, but I just want to show you one more thing. So let's close down this window and move back into our booking links add-on. We've already touched on the link and the view buttons on this page, but I also want to point out that you can also see how many times this link has been clicked by looking at the click section, and also how many bookings have come from this link. Once you've had some bookings, you can also click on the number below bookings, in this case 0, and from here you're also going to be able to see a booking report for any of the jobs that have came from this link. But obviously, as this is a new link, we don't have any bookings created. And that's it for the booking links add-on. While we only covered a simple email today, the real power of this add-on comes from embedding these links inside of email templates or any other regular forms of communication you have with your clients. Whether it's a text message, email footers, or triggers inside of ServiceM8. There's no limit to how many different links you can create or where you can place them. We know you'll love this add-on, and we know you will look forward to clients being more proactive in booking their own jobs in.